In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my 3 builds for the MK.78 LMG. It is the first LMG. Do note that all builds all have the MFS heat shield belt fed. It is a prestige magazine attachment. You get it whenever you first prestige this LMG. My first build that I'm going to be showing you guys is the ADS speed. So we got ADS, second is going to be the crossbar ADS, and the third is the hip fire. So the first one, ADS speed, I will go ahead and show you. I'll tell you guys the build code on the screen. I'll put it on the screen right now. To actually type the code in, at the top right here, it'll say create new build. Go right next to it is that gun icon and a hashtag. You press X or whatever button, key, whatever you're playing on. You'll just type in that code right here. But you just look at the attachments on the bottom. I'm not gonna go through every single one. But I will note that you could, if you really want to maximize the ADS speed on this particular LMG, you can exchange the magazine out for the 65 round mag. Really maximize that fast ADS speed. This particular magazine, you have 500 bullets in this gun, and it basically eliminates ability to reload this gun. So you have unlimited ammo in a sense. You have 500 bullets, but you have unlimited ammo. Realistically, it's basically like you're going to be shooting 65 bullets until it overheats, and then like it'll die down. It takes about 5 seconds or less to die down the heat timer meter. And then that's when you can start shooting again. So I'll go ahead and show you guys the ADS right here. So this is the ADS right here. This is the sprint to fire ADS. The attachment is the maximizing the ADS, so it's not the maximizing the sprint to fire attachment for the grip. So generally, this LMG has great recoil, and I built this gun out for a maximum of a balance between ADS and like recoil. So those are the two like skill trees that I'm prioritizing on this gun. So I'll go ahead and show you guys just me shooting it. Aim was a bit bad, but yeah. So this is the gun right here. I will note also that I have damage range on all of my guns. Every single gun that I use in this game, I always run damage range, aim down sight speed, grip, and the aim walking movement speed. So these 3 attachments I generally run on all my guns, no matter what gun it is. I do make some exceptions to some guns due to the rate of fire or the recoil. I will change them out, but generally speaking, I always run the Bowen light stock, the Trailblaze grip, and the 17 Bowen moon barrel. The second build of this LMG is the crossbar ADS. So this one's essentially like the stance that you can switch to in Modern Warfare, or the chainsaw and Call of Duty Ghosts. How it's basically like aim down sight and hip fire at the same time. So I'll go ahead and show you for example. So this is basically what I'm saying right here. So it's like a mix between aim down sight and hip fire. It's more hip firing, but you can also like aim down to maximize the spread of the hip fire. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the sprint to fire. Aim down sight speed. This is how it is like in combat, somewhat combat shooting at targets. I'll go ahead and put the build code on the screen now so you guys can copy it and paste it. For this particular build, since it's a more of a hip fire build, I do have this muzzle right here to maximize the hip fire, the Titan R762 compensator. Obviously the parallel foregrip. This is basically the critical attachment to put on this gun to make it play like that. And then for the stock, it's the scatter skeleton stock to maximize the tactical stance spread and all hip fire spread. So the last build that I have is the hip fire build. This one's a bit more challenging. It's highly skillful. It is difficult to control and manage, but if you generally have good aim, you can utilize this build. Personally, I was running Back when I was trying to level this gun up to 250, I was switching between these two guns right here, or these two builds. Depending on who I was playing against, like really tryhards or like casual players, I would switch between these two builds. But this build right here, the hipfire, basically blows both of these out the water. So this hipfire build right here is crazy. It's broken. It's not broken, but if you have really good aim, it's kind of broken. As you can see how tight my crosshair is, it's pretty fucking tight. We like it tight. So for example, even if I lay it down, because if you didn't know, like if you lay all the way down in like any shooter game, that's how you like make your crosshair even tighter. Or even, you know how in Fortnite people like crouch and that crosshair gets tighter and like makes your gun more accurate, type shit like that. So you can just see how tight the crosshair is. So like I said, this is a bit more challenging build. If you have good aim, you can really utilize this build. It basically eliminates the ability to aim down sight. You can't aim down sight. This is the This is the aim down sight speed. But you mainly just want to prioritize just hip firing with this gun. See how tight it is. I will note that it is difficult to like really aim long distance. Like I can get these two targets right here. My sticks are really sensitive, so I apologize for that. But for those like long distance kills, you might want to like do like a switch between hip fire and an aim down sight. So type shit like this, just so you get your shots off first. So like when you're running against, like when you're like running around and you see somebody like long distance, you can like type shit like that, so you can like add flinch to the character or to the target, whoever you're shooting at. Back whenever the finals levels of when I was getting this gun up to 250, I started using this build and I was just straight dominating lobbies in Nuketown. This gun is beautiful in Nuketown, beautiful. Because the map is small, there's not really that long ranges. You just run around with this fucking build where I'm telling you, it's go fucking crazy. This gun goes crazy on Nuketown, I'm telling you, bro. You definitely gotta build this shit out. So here's the build code right here. I'll go ahead and put it on the screen. Like I said, personally, I like the hipfire build right here. This is my favorite one right here. It dominates on Nuketown. My next build I'm going to make a video about is going to be the Peacekeeper. I probably spent like an hour total trying to figure out the right attachments to put on that Peacekeeper. It's basically like an SMG because the rate of fire is so fucking fast. I configured like so many different attachments for that gun. But yeah, I hope you guys stay tuned for that one. It should come out later this week, that Peacekeeper build video. I hope you guys like the video, subscribe, follow, whatnot. Future gun builds coming soon. Like I said, Peacekeeper next. If you guys have any recommendations of what guns you guys want me to do, I'll get to it. So I hope you guys like the video, subscribe, follow, and I'll see you guys next time.